I think there are some people that stepped away that may be coming back at the 2:30 time, not knowing that we changed things. So I'm hoping everybody is patient with me on that. I'm just trying to pull something up here to get ready for what we're doing here. Um, let's see. All righty. Um, So we want to start out by recognizing that we had an election this month for our new board of directors for ILCSWMA, and I know not everybody votes. There's one designated voting member from each member organization, and then they each get a vote. Um, so not everybody sees that, but our slate was in the order. I'll read this to you, and this is how our new board will be seated for this coming year. President is Carrie Gale from Jackson County. Vice president is myself, Pete Adrian, from the Solid Waste Agency of Lake County. Our secretary will be Jennifer Jarlin, Kane County. Our treasurer will remain Becky Tracy from Perry County, and that will be our executive board. And then we have our regional representation from the North, Central, South, and an at-large, 2 at-large seats. So our Northern Regional Representative is Paul Cooney from Ogle County. Our Central Regional Representative is Melissa Goat. I pronounced that wrong, I think, probably, but from Tazewell County. Apologize, Melissa. Southern Region Representative is Cassidy Phoenix from Jackson County. And our at-large members will be Sarah Mummel from Coles County and Doug Toole from Vermilion County. So I want to thank everyone, both for running for the board again this year and agreeing to serve for another few years in their terms. Our executive board changes every year, or at least is reelected every year, and our representatives serve for, I believe it's a 2-year term. So if anybody is ever interested in joining the board, please reach out to Carrie Gale, myself, Jen Jarlin, matter of fact, anybody on the board, and let us know. We'd always look forward to having some new faces and fresh perspectives in the way that we do things, like this crazy hop-in format that I got ourselves into. So thank you for being patient with us. Okay, I am going to turn things over to Mary Allen. And Mary is joining me. Hello, Mary. To Mary Allen. And Mary is joining me. Hello, Mary. To Mary Allen. I said I was going to mute you there, Mary, because I was getting some feedback. So I'm going to
stop talking. You want me to talk or not?
Oh, I do. I just wanted to stop mute you there, Mary, because I was getting some feedback. So I'm going to stop talking.
You want me to talk or not?
Oh, I do. I just wanted to stop mute you there, Mary, because I was getting some feedback. So I'm going to stop talking.
You want me to talk or not?
Oh, I do. I just wanted to stop mute you there, Mary, because I was getting some feedback. So I'm going to
Are we ready to go? Yes? Okay. Hi, everyone who I can't see. Yes. I'm getting feedback too of myself, Pete. Hi, everyone who I can't see. Yes. I'm getting feedback too of myself.
Mary, you wouldn't have to have 2 devices on or anything, right?
little screen below? Do you need to?
You might have the primary session going on at the same time. Pardon us. So we're going to stick around here in a little while. We're going to have a trivia game through Kahoot, if anybody is familiar with Kahoot. Popular game amongst educators and young people. Some even that were recently in college maybe have played Kahoot. So we'll try our hand at that. I'm just need to make a couple changes on my side. So hand at that. Still doing that, Mayor. I think Mary's got two things open.
You have me on backstage?
You are on backstage right now.
I'm not out front yet?
No, you're out front, but you need to turn off the other version that you're watching.
I'm not out front yet?
You just need to have backstage on only. But you need to turn off the. We'll get it right. How we doing, Mayor?
Can you hear me?
Yes, without an echo.
Woo! All right.
Fabulous.
Let's get rolling then.
Yes, without an echo.
Up. No. All right. Let's get rolling then.
How the heck is it doing that?
No.
There's got to be something open. Do you want to just close everything out and just come back to the backstage only? And while we're doing that, I am trying to bump up the times of our other events because this wasn't expected to start early. It makes it a little more challenging.
No.
How's that? I think I don't hear an echo.
Can you hear me?
How's that? I think I don't hear an echo.
Can you hear me?
How's that?
We're parrots.
Well, I'm going to remove myself, and then the only problem though is we can't probably do the slide advancer.
We're parrots.
Well, I'm going to remove myself, and then the only problem though is we can't probably do the slide advancer.
We're parrots.
Well, I'm going to remove myself, and then the only problem though is we can't probably do the slide advancer. Technology.
Do you want me to bring up the slide deck then?
Yeah, why don't you do that? Technology.
Do you see the slide deck?
You have to share.
I did. Do you see the slide deck?
There it is. But you need to
I
put it
did.
in full screen mode.
Do you see the slide deck?
There it is. But you need to put it in full
screen.
You have to select the full screen, though, not that screen that has the preview. But you need to You have to select the full screen though, not that screen that has the previews. But you need to you have to select the full screen though, not that screen that has the previews. But you need to you have to select the full screen though, not that screen that has the previews. But you need to you have to select the full screen though, not that screen that has the previews. But you need to you have to select the full screen though, not that screen that has the previews.
I'm waiting for instructions, Pete. I'm waiting
And
for instructions, Pete.
I wish I had some there. So I'm going to
I'm waiting for instructions, Pete.
see if we can. I wish I had some there. Unless you want to send me the narrative, and then I can just read the whole thing. If you just want to email me that. Unless you want to send me the narrative, and then I can just read the whole thing. If you just want to email me that.
No, it's not working, and Dave can't get on, and it's just like no. Okay, Pete has his slides up. I'm going to look at the comments to make sure. Go ahead, Mary. Okay. Welcome everyone to the 2021 ILCSWMA Awards. Okay. Welcome everyone to the 2021 I get the echo if I unmute myself. I get the echo if I unmute myself. Turn off my speakers. It's connected to my laptop. Turn off my speakers. Can you hear me now? Use the gear. I don't have gear. Can you hear me, Pete, now?
Yes. You're good, Mary. You could just start talking. Okay, Mary is trying to reset her speaker there, so hopefully that will help things out. There you are.
I'm back. Hopefully without the parrot.
There you are.
I'm back. Hopefully
Yeah.
without the parrot.
So that little gear that says cam mic, if you click on it, you won't. You can't turn off the mic.
Hopefully
Yeah.
without the parrot.
So that little gear that says cam mic, if you click on it,
I'm back.
you can't turn off the mic.
Hopefully without the parrot.
So that little gear that says cam. How's that working, Mary?
I don't know. I turned off echo.
How's that working, Mary?
I don't know. I turned off echo.
How's that working, Mary?
I don't know. I turned off echo.
I'm still
So
getting
now
it.
I see myself in two images, one and one in the backstage.
Yeah, you need to keep only Backstage open and shut all the other browsers down.
I don't know how to shut it off is the problem. I just came on and one in the backstage.
But you had the other one open.
You need to keep only Backstage
So
open
now I
and shut
see
all the other
myself in
browsers
two
down.
images. I don't know how to
How we doing?
I just came in on the backstage. So far, so good.
Okay, let's start.
So do you have the slides? Or do you need me to bring them up and share my screen now that I'm not saying things 1,000 times? You got it? All right, you guys. Wow. Wow. Let's try this again. Welcome to the 2021 ILCSWMA Awards. These awards recognize members that go above and beyond their county duties. So for our first award tonight, next screen please, Pete. Thank you. Is the Certificate of Achievement. This is presented at the discretion of the president to members for recognition of milestones. This year's recipient is Evelyn Navier with Tazewell County. This year's she has been with Tazewell County's Health Department for 43 years and retired just this past February. According to her coworker Melissa, Evelyn put her whole heart and soul into environmental health. She spent several months working on Tazewell County's last solid waste management plan that focused on a 20-year green initiative. When the plan was rolled out, a green initiatives team was created to implement them. She held several public meetings with residents to discuss strategies for dealing with solid waste and which direction they would like to see the county's plan go. Additionally, waste haulers and businesses were asked to contribute their ideas. Evelyn felt that very strongly about involving those that worked and lived within the county to create this plan. In 2013, Evelyn worked with the IEPA to put a cap on Tazewell's legacy landfill. The landfill had never been properly closed and had been abandoned for several years, exposing garbage and erosion. She was also very passionate about the groundwater protection, serving on several committees over her 43 years. Since retiring, Evelyn has been traveling almost nonstop with her family. She bought a pink Jeep to drive on Old Route 66 all the way to California. And as we speak, I understand she's probably in that pink Jeep waving at us. So congratulations to Evelyn for her hard work and for her diligence of those 43 years and her contributions. Next slide, please. The next recognition from ILCSWMA board members is to recognize distinct individuals with a Distinguished Service Award. The ILCSWMA board bestows this award to a nominee that has made outstanding contributions to the association and the management of solid waste in the state of Illinois. And this year, due to COVID last year, the board has 2 members to recognize. The first is Dave Van Voren, SWANK's Executive Director. Dave joined SWANK in 2011 and immediately got involved with ILCSWMA, IRA, SWANA's Illinois chapter, and SWANA's National Applied Research Foundation. He provided leadership and shared his expertise along with colleagues on state legislation, regional projects, solid waste plans, and participated in numerous task forces. Some of Dave's accomplishments and contributions include serving on the Illinois Task Force for Advancement of Materials Recycling, with a final report issued in 2015. He is a founding member of the Illinois Food Scrap Coalition and also served on the board as its treasurer. He was the chairman of the Illinois Electronics Task Force and key negotiator for the Consumer Electronics Recycling Act over a 2-year legislative effort. He's also, the agency's also a member of Product Stewardship Council and a Product Stewardship Institute stakeholder. Dave attends meetings regularly and served on Senator Bush's Carpet Recovery Stakeholder Group. He has served on the task force for the Drug Disposal Act and the Illinois Task Force for Recycling Contamination Solutions, and contributed to the Cook County Solid Waste Management Plan in 2015. In April of 2022, Dave will be leaving Swank to begin a new chapter of leisure, which will involve travel, golf, fishing, and lots of family fun. So it's very bittersweet to recognize all these accomplishments and have to say goodbye in a few short months. So thank you, Dave, for all of your contributions that you've done, not only for Swank and its member communities, but the communities, the counties at large in the state of Illinois. And then the next member to be recognized for a Distinguished Service Award is Dean Olson with Will County. Dean retired in 2020 after serving on the county's Resource Recovery and Energy Director for 24 years. Before retiring, he oversaw the landfill gas to energy project. Besides his role in oversight of the Prairie View landfill since its opening in 2004, Dean was responsible for creating the educational programs Will County has become known for, from demonstrating the need for department positions to do school outreach and adult education programs that include their website. WillCountyGreen.com and social media has also been part of that innovation. He led the charge for one-day collection events and year-round recycling programs. Marta and other staff, very sorry to see him leave, as he was a great example of good government, working to reduce the burden on taxpayers through revenue-generating projects over the years. The RNG plant is anticipated to begin operation in June of 2022 and generate $12 to $20 million for 25 plus years. Approximately $10 million is generated for the county through landfill and transfer station host agreements. This includes the current landfill gas to energy facility, which generates 4.8 MW, and approximately $450,000 a year, which the county has used for various energy efficiency projects. So Dean, many congratulations. Have a wonderful time in your next chapter that you've already begun. And congratulations to both Dave and Dean for receiving the Distinguished Service Award. And now for our last award. This is the Lifetime Achievement Award. It's an award that's bestowed upon an individual who is retiring or leaving the solid waste industry in Illinois and who has made a significant impact upon the industry and the association. And it's not necessarily awarded each year. But this year, the recipient is one that's very well known, very active, and very humble, is Steve Rickma with Ogle County. Fun fact that many of you don't know, Steve and I grew up as little kids just a block away from each other in Villa Park. And I moved away to Florida shortly after I was a youngster, and we didn't meet until years later as ILCSWMA colleagues. He graduated from Southern Illinois University, was active in the Peace Corps for a few years, and then went to work in 1990 for the Ogle County Health Department as the solid waste coordinator. He oversaw the formation of the Ogle County Solid Waste Management Department in 1998 and has been the director of the department since its inception. Steve has worked for the residents of Ogle County over the years in enforcement of the solid waste laws and regulations, including one of the largest landfills in the nation. He also has coordinated countless recycling events and has educated the young and not so young alike on the topics of waste reduction, composting, vermicomposting, and recycling. Steve has tirelessly worked to promote recycling in the county and developed innovative recycling programs throughout the years. He has guided Ogle County in development of their solid waste plans and has contributed on the many landfill siting applications working to protect the county and the environment regarding these facilities. Steve served on the ILCSWMA Board of Directors for 12 years, serving as regional rep, board secretary, and treasurer. In 2012, he won ILCSWMA's Distinguished Service Award, and in 2011, the department received the Illinois Recycling Association's Excellent in Recycling Award for Governmental Recycling Program for the collection and recycling of community Christmas trees. Steve has also been active for many years in the Rock River Sweep Program, working to coordinate efforts to clean up our waterways, and recently to coordinate the distribution of oak trees at points along the Rock River from Wisconsin to Sterling, Illinois, to reestablish native growth trees in areas along the Rock River. So Steve, I invite you now to unmute yourself and give us some words of wisdom before we let you go into the wild blue yonder of your next chapter.
Hey, thank you very much, Mary. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Thank you very much for that award. I'm humbled and very flattered by that. ILCSWMA has always been a group that I identified with early on in my career working for Ogle County. Back in the early 90s, the group was much smaller, but it was always a down-to-earth group that would get together and you could exchange a lot of ideas, learn a lot from the other members around the state. Our regional meetings were very useful at the time because, as many of you know, we work in our jobs and we might feel somewhat isolated in doing what we do. And ILCSWMA has always served as a bridge to working with peers throughout the state and realizing that there's other people out there doing what we do. And it just helps to re-energize you after some of the conferences that we've had, which, you know, the conferences, just to talk about those for a few minutes, some of the earlier conferences we had Halloween costume contests, we had trivia quizzes, obviously, we had karaoke and people dropping their shorts in the middle of dancing, and a lot of good times through this organization. So I've developed a lot of lifelong friendships through this group, and I'm very grateful for this award. I want to encourage some of the newer members of ILCSWMA to consider getting on the board and being active in this group. There's a lot to offer. A lot of us have experience and things that we can share with other members throughout the state. And this group has always been an excellent resource for doing so. So thank you for the award. I'm looking forward to retirement next spring. And it's been a great little over 31 years so far that I've worked for the county. And I'm looking forward to a new chapter of my life as well.
The parts will be able to get together and toast properly with a beverage of choice. So thank you.
I look forward to that.
So just once again, congratulations to Evelyn, to Dave, to Dean, and to Steve, and thank you for your service. And because this is virtual, your awards will be put in the mail very soon. And thank you all for your patience as we tried to figure out this cockamamie new platform that I have never used before. Forgive me for being old. So thank you very much, and 3 cheers for everybody. And now we can go on to our trivia, Pete and Sarah.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you, Mary, and thanks to everyone for being good champs and sticking with us. And thanks to all of our award recipients. Well done. And want to move on to our next section, and that is going to be our trivia. So I'm going to bring Sarah into the room here, and we'll see if we get a bunch of feedback or how that's going to work. Sarah, hello. You got headphones on? They do
Hello.
they recommend that, I think, when we're doing these virtual things. So we're going to try a trivia contest here, and I think we've got maybe about I don't know, 24 people hanging around, maybe more. Um, so what's going to happen here? Sarah's got a screen that she's going to share with us here in a little bit, and that's going to show you something called Kahoot. Does anybody? You can feel free to chime in if anybody has played Kahoot before. Please let us know. You could be probably a good team leader in this process. But it's a pretty simple game. When you get into a session room, there are now available about 10 session rooms. I don't think we're going to need them. So let's try to fill up 6 people in each room at the most. It can be one person in a room if we get to that point. But what's going to happen is when you get into the rooms, we're going to be a few minutes getting everybody in. And once you're in some of the rooms, we're going to put an announcement on the screen. Once in the room, you're going to see a little button on the top right corner that says Kahoot, right next to like the Q&A and the chat. When you click that Kahoot button, you're going to see a purple screen open with a phrase that says enter pin, and then enter game. And what you're going to do is we're going to announce the pin to everybody through a little bubble that's going to pop up in your room on your screen. And then one person just needs to go over to that screen and type in the pin. And then once that happens, you'll hit enter the game. And then it's going to ask you for your team name, I believe. You don't have to put everybody's names in there. As long as there's one name, that's fine. You can have silly names. It doesn't matter, or just your personal name. And then the next step will be to start the game. And if anybody's familiar with Kahoot, I don't know, Sarah, if can you run a Kahoot from here or not? I don't know if you can show them sort of how it works, or do you want to just go into a room and do it?
Yeah, what I can do is I can share my screen and I have the pin up for the first game, but you don't have to join it right away. Um, it will just kind of show you the interface, I think. And I think they prefer you do it on either desktop or your cell phone.
Yeah.
Um, I've only done it on my desktop so far and it's run fine. So hopefully we won't have any issues.
I played it at home with my family, and we have used cell phones, which is pretty slick.
Okay, cool.
But that said, I don't know who else, anybody else. I haven't seen anybody chime in on the chat yet as to if they've played it before. So we're all going to be learners here. So she's just waiting to share her screen, and then we will have session
Okay,
rooms here.
can you guys see it?
I'm going to add it right now. Just a little delay.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that. This is what it should look like.
There it is. Okay.
And it's a public game. I did not create this. This is a public game not created by me. So I don't know if other people will join. I don't really know 100% how Kahoot.
Ooh, got a little bandwidth issue there. I think you're back.
Okay. There we go.
So,
Okay, so
yeah.
Pete, question for you. How do you want
Mhm.
me to do this while everyone is going into these sessions?
Right. So what you're going to do is when you get in your session room, folks, you're going to click on that Kahoot button at the top right corner next to the Q&A and chat. You're going to see that purple screen that you're seeing right now is going to show up. Game pin enter. Once you do that pin and enter, you will then be in the game. And then what we're encouraging you to do is everybody should turn on their mic and everybody should turn on their camera and talk amongst each other. And we're going to jump into some rooms and see if we can see it too and make the announcement. So is this the pin for the first game then, Sarah?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to jot that down just so I have it.
And
All right.
do you want me to go to the main reception and put this in the announcement?
Oh, that'd be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're
All
going to
right, so
break
I'm
over
going
to
to stop
rooms.
sharing.
See if you want to pick a session room, and we'll go from there, and then we'll catch up. So we're going to stay backstage here.
Are we backstage? Does everybody see us, or are we like?
If they're in the stage, if they
And
don't
if
leave the
they're in the
room,
stage.
they
Okay.
would be in the stage. Yeah.
Okay, because I
Um,
have one browser on sessions, one browser
right.
on StreamYard backstage.
Yeah, I'm going over to session 10.
You're gonna go to 10.
Yeah. Let's see if
All
anybody.
right.
You could go and see if anybody's in any other rooms. I
It
just want to get.
doesn't look like, unless my browser's not loading, it looks like 3 people are in game room 1.
Okay. I am trying to get over to session. There we go.
And also, I don't have the announcement
Right. I'm going to do
function.
that right now.
Okay.
So I'm going
Yeah,
to type
that's
it
probably
in.
just you.
All right. You're. That was 7441186. So I'm going to
Yes.
set that and I'm sharing the announcement. So
Sweet.
that
It just popped up.
should be showing in everybody's room.
Yep.
I'll leave that for a little while. Mary Allen tried one or two. Ah, good for Mary. Clicked on an image and could not get in. All right. So now what we need to do is see if anybody's playing.
I did go to the Kahoot game. It looks like we do have 4 people in there right now.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I see 4 people in room 1, 1 person in room 2, 1 person in room 4, and 1 person in room 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 6 people, 4. Now those are people with cameras on that I see.
Okay.
I'm seeing the little eye. So there could be more people in the room, but they're not necessarily have their cameras on.
Gotcha. Man, this is really slow.
Is it? Oh, you're breaking up a little too.
Yeah, it keeps saying my... Uh-oh. For some reason, it just kicked me out of the ILCSWMA conference altogether.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, that's
Well,
weird.
I mean, you see what you can do. You can just stay on this if that makes it less bandwidth. I guess the question would be is, when you see people finishing the game, if you do see them finishing. Because then what I'll do is I'll put an announcement to return back to the main stage. Does that make sense?
Okay. I think so. Hold
And
on,
then
let
what
me
I'd
go
like to
back
do is maybe
to.
you could just announce which team won the game. Jennifer tried team 1, but waiting for acceptance.
Oh, so do we have to go into every room and
I don't
accept
think so,
people?
because they're playing, you said, right?
So far on the Kahoot thing, we have 3 people now.
3 games or three teams?
3. No, just 3 people.
But each room is a team.
Now we have 4 people. I'm not sure. Is every
So,
room a
yeah, they're
team?
playing as a team. They should be
Okay.
playing as a team. So you're seeing 4 teams,
Okay.
and hopefully they're working collaboratively.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It just has 4 individual names.
Well, yeah, because they're not probably listing all the. Jennifer Jarlin waiting for approval. Someone needs to let us in.
Into the game or into the room?
I don't know.
Because I haven't officially started the game because there could be more people.
Mary Ellen waiting for approval window.
Okay.
1. I'm going to go into room 1 and see what's
Which
going
room
on.
are you going to go into? I'll
I'm
go
going to
into
go
a
into
different
1.
Okay.
So I thought I took the approvals out that they didn't have to get approval to get in. Okay, so hey guys, so what you need to do is go up to this little window here, the Kahoot button, and then you put this pin in 744. Oh, that's where the trouble is now.
What?
I can't put the pin in. Oh, there it goes. It's really slow.
Gosh.
Bandwidth. Then you hit and I'm gonna try to let these guys in. Is that gonna work? Are you all in the room? Oh, there they come. Okay, there you are.
Now everyone has to hit the share video
Yep.
as well.
Yep.
Share audio video.
Okay.
Process, but yeah,
So
everyone needs to
now,
be
can anybody try to move their cursor and hit that word enter
Where?
under Kahoot, the big purple window?
I did.
I mean, I clicked on it to get in here.
I clicked it. I got the pin in there, and I hit OK, and now it's looking for a nickname. So
Just put a name in.
I didn't know where to put the pin.
Yeah, you have to click on the Kahoot button next to the Q&A.
Yes. Oh, and also, Pete, they are individual people. It's not by group in Kahoot.
Okay. But they're playing as a group.
74411.
Did you hit enter yet, Jen?
yes, and I named it top team and hit enter. So it says, "Do you see your nickname on the screen?" Yes, but there's nothing else to click. So. And it looks like there's supposed to be 8 people in here, but I can only see 3 of us. So
Yeah, they don't know. Well, there are 8. Yeah, it says there's 8 people that have cameras. Oh, here's somebody else.
I just wanted to say, if some people are seeing this but are not seeing themselves, on the top right corner above all the pictures, there's a little button that says request the user video and audio. You need to do that to get in where we can all see each other. Here we go. Hi, Robin.
Hey, there you are, Robin.
Hey, hear me? You can hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, Pete, do you want us all in group 1 or do you want us all in separate ones?
Well,
right
it
now I'm
seems like I'm asking. Melissa says she's blocked. I'm just trying to find out what room she's in.
Okay, because right now I'm in group 4
We could
with
probably
Rob and
move
Paul.
everybody into room 1
Okay.
if we're all playing individual.
Cece. Hi.
Hey, now we got it. Now we got the people.
We haven't met her.
I'm so sorry. Dowdy.
I thought maybe you'd get on with your snake wrapped around your neck.
Yeah, right? Or one of my lizards or something?
Yeah.
Somebody in here. Oh my goodness.
Anybody else coming in?
There's
I'm gonna hop in a different room.
Sarah.
All right, I gotta mute myself on the main stage. Come on.
Okay, and people who are just hot. Well,
Oh, I just shut me down. Trying to find out where these other people are. So this is not working, but we're getting there. We're gonna play a game. And then we'll say we're going home. We're gonna drink heavily tonight. I don't know about you, but I feel like I've been on a roller coaster today. Oh, wait a minute. Mary Ellen's in 2 rooms? How did that work? Yeah, you need some serious bandwidth to move this thing along.
Okay, so Pete, do you want to just hop in group 2 and we can just
I'm
have
in group 2
groups?
right now.
You're in group 2. Is there anyone
Yeah.
in there with you?
There were 2 people that I let in the room, and I'm waiting for them to come on screen. But they have not come on screen. So if anybody's in group 2 here, click up at the very top corner. There's a blue button to share your screen and microphone.
I think I'm the one that pushes start whenever we get everybody in there. But people keep dropping off of the game.
Yeah.
The game pin, it is here. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, that might be smart.
Arlen's asking, where's the pin? It's in the announcement box.
Yeah, but the announcement box goes away, Pete. So
It goes away? It's still on my screen here.
It went away on my screen.
Did it? All right, I'll put it back up again.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know how long it stays up. Oh, come on.
Okay. So right now we have 7 people in there.
In which room? Room 1?
Yeah, I'm covering room 1, Pete. We have 7 people in the game.
Yeah,
Is everyone from room 2 in the game yet?
there's no one that sees eyes that are supposed. And there were a couple people that I allowed in. And then they disappeared on me. I'm sharing the announcement again. Albeit it's very slow. There it goes. Do you see an announcement again?
Yes.
Your Yahoo pin. I'm sorry, of floating around in room 4. I think maybe Paul Cooney. Paul Cooney is floating around in room 4. I think I may be, but I'm not sure.
I saw that.
Telling Paul to try going to room 2.
All right, once you get Paul in room 2, I think we should start.
Yeah. I'm putting the pin in. The delay is killing me. Maybe if I turn my video off. Try that.
Let's see. I know, I don't want to either. I don't think so. I think Paul was hanging out in 4, and then Pete joined 2 because someone was there. So I think it should be just these 3 groups, and then everybody else fell off.
Yeah. I mean, I could delete some of the groups, but, you know, I don't know what would happen to these people. Oh, why I can't enter this pin in here. Oh, there's Paul. All right, I got Paul coming in. But I can't put a pin in. Hey. Well. There's too many steps involved in this process. I don't know where Paul went. Can you see me, Paul? Can you talk to me? I'm
Is Paul
okay.
still
I'm
MIA?
floating there now. He loves floating. That's great.
There we go.
Hey, I got Paul. All right, I am trying to enter the pin, but I can't. Maybe you could try entering it into that little window that says game pin. Do you see that? Kahoot game pin on the right side.
Yeah, I can do that.
The pin number is up above your screen.
Yeah, I picked some really tricky games.
Yeah, try entering that. Try putting that in and then hitting enter.
I think really the only people who are in Kahoot right now.
Yeah, put your
are the ones
nickname in.
group
Call it
1.
what you like. Call it
Ooh,
Steve.
now we have a
whatever.
roadhouse.
Okay, I'm in.
Are you?
Yeah, it says I am.
Oh, sweet. See, I can't get in. All right, that's okay though.
Pete, you got to put the code in and then your nickname.
Yeah, but I can't even. It's not. The code's not even typing for me. When I click,
Oh, is your
I get a
bandwidth too
blinking
slow?
cursor, but I get no my. Let's see if my numlock is. Maybe that's it.
Okay. I don't think Pete can play. His internet's too slow.
Oh no, I got it. My numlock was off. Oh my god. That's just ridiculous. All right.
Okay, Pete's numlock is back on, so he's joining the game.
I'm in. Almost. Okay, you see your nickname on the screen? Yes.
Yep, I gotcha, Pete. Okay. Are we good to start?
Let's do it.
All right, we're starting, guys.
All right, this is gonna get fun now. All right, Paul, you ready for a tough question? I don't even know what category this is. Don't tell us, Sarah.
I know. I feel like I shouldn't play.
Here we go. Oh,
No.
how's session 1 doing? Are they getting it? What is this?
Shapes. Those are shapes.
I know. What am I doing here? I have to pick one of these? Did it give
What
you a
is
question?
going on with the game?
Did it give you a question? I'm guessing. I got it wrong. Damn it.
So I have
I'm in
to read
18th
everyone
place.
the questions and answers?
Yeah, I'm in 18th place. I'm tied with
That is so
Roadhouse.
strange.
Was it a
Yes.
one-question game?
Let me share this screen because this is so nuts.
It says I just played 1 of 12.
Those were just shapes. It wasn't a question.
No, it wasn't a question.
No.
All right, guys, I'm sharing the screen. Hold on. Tab, Kahoot, share. Okay, can everyone see this or no?
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
No, the stuff on the bottom's not coming up on our screen.
Yeah, this isn't.
That's got to be.
So people can only see it if they go back to the stage, but they can't play the game at the stage.
Yeah, we only see the answer category,
Oh,
but somebody got it right. Well, wait a minute. Maybe they knew. Maybe they could see it, and we can't see it. But you have to advance the game every time? I thought it just automatically goes, Sarah.
Really? Let's see.
When I've played it, it just kind of goes, because it's based on how quickly you can answer things.
Show more information. Okay, so share screen. But Pete, I don't know if your group can see this if I share the screen with this group.
You try it.
Okay, Pete, can your group see it?
No, we got time's up. We have to. I'm going to see if we can just restart Kahoot here because nothing's changing for us. No, it says dust off your. Yeah, we're locked up.
Oh, man. Dang.
Yeah. How's the other group doing? Are they able to move ahead?
No, but see, on group 1, Pete, I can share my screen, and so they can see the desktop, but your
Well,
group isn't going to be able to see it.
then we'll move over to their group.
You're going to have to undo the 6-person lock then, I think.
You think so?
I think so.
All right.
Is that a setting you can
Group
change really
one
quickly?
we got the 6-person lock. We can bump it up to 20.
Bump it up to like 15,
Yeah.
and then just have everyone in your group come to group 1.
Yeah, we'll have to try that.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
I think it'll work now.
It's
So essentially, how I think it'll work is I'm sharing the screen. You're going to be able to see
and
the
I
image
bumped
and the
it.
question that goes with the image. And then on your little Kahoot tab in the corner, you can just pick red, blue, yellow, green based on what you think the answer is.
Okay, I'm moving over to 1, Paul.
okay, I'm leaving.
So I did bump it up to 15. Yeah, this
I didn't make these questions up. Whoever made these
exit
questions up
point.
said that you should not pour milk down the sink.
Where am I at here? Are you getting anybody doing anything there?
Yeah.
Preview events. I'm in 1. Previewing it. Ooh. Session updated. Preview event.
Oh, let me go back to show media. So instead of the red,
Ooh.
blue, yellow, and green here, there was going to be a picture. So
Cool.
before we answered the question, there was a picture. Okay, Pete, did you raise the limit and is everybody in group 1 now?
I'm going over to group 1 right now.
Okay, because
Let's
I'm
see
still
who's
showing the
there.
6-person limit.
I see 9.
Oh, okay, cool. So my screen's just not loading.
I see 10 people with eyes on. I'm adding Paul in now.
Okay, I see Paul.
Oh, there we go.
Woohoo!
Okay, Sarah, you're getting some feedback off of your screen.
All right.
All right, I'm muting myself on
I'm
the
gonna
stage.
get off of StreamYard.
Okay.
Who said there's other people somewhere?
Or 12 questions.
It's 12 questions.
Where's the question?
Hey, Sarah, I joined as Bob.
Paper and bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah, this Kahoot is not, you didn't create this, did you?
I'm kicking butt.
See, this is why you guys.
Sarah, can you hear me? Sarah, are you muted?